We are Rob and Kathy, and these are our adventures in our Avon Applause 500 camper van, Serenity. Hi, it's 5:10 and we're up. It's still dark, as you can see outside. Getting picked up for the Calypso Star Shark Cruise at 6 o'clock up at the front gate. So it's coffee and a bit of quick toast, and we'll be out there. Just waiting up at the office now for our pickup. Beautiful sunrise. Down at the docks now, waiting for the boat, and here's this amazing row of fishing trawlers. The gulls have come in, hoping to catch a bit of breakfast and help the fishermen unloading. We boarded the Calypso Star 2. Then, in a sufficiently bigger boat, we departed Port Lincoln, destination the Neptune Islands. It was a beautiful morning, but with high winds predicted to build up at 11 o'clock. Cook took it all in her stride. It wasn't long and we picked up a few friends who came along with us. The Neptune Islands consist of two groups of islands, the North and South Neptune Islands. They are 9 kilometres apart. They're located close to the entrance of Spencer Gulf. The area is an important breeding site for the long-nosed fur seal. As a result, the area is a world-renowned hotspot for the vulnerable great white shark. It's a 3-hour trip from Port Lincoln to the Neptune Islands. We arrived at the Neptune Islands and dropped anchor.
This weather, guys, it's not every day that it's like this. Firstly, welcome to the island. This is North Neptune Island. There's another island down there, another 5 nautical miles, called South Neptune. We're obviously licensed to operate between the two. Today we're going to stay here at the North Island. This is where we do it more often than not. Yesterday I was anchored up just over there. We had 5 different sharks. Andrew was here on this boat throughout the day as well. He had 5 sharks also. With a bit of luck we can have 5, or even better if we get more.
The cage was prepared and lowered into the water. We were divided into dive teams of about 8 people each team. Here is team number 1 preparing to enter the cage.
The surface is just above you, right? So any issues, just come on up.
The crew then began the process of attracting sharks. This was done by throwing a bait, tuna gills, into the water and dragging it along. At first, no one but the seagulls were interested. Still the seagulls? The fish were starting to get a little bit interested now. A little bit of burley in the water had the birds and the fish most excited. Then we caught our first glimpse of a shark. You can see a dark shape following the bait. And these sharks are 3 and 4 metres long, so they're big creatures. There he is, passing the side of the ship. The sharks became more and more interested in the baits.
Morning, guys. Nervous?
And then, what a marvellous experience that was to see such a majestic creature. These sharks really are the top of their food chain. Then it was the turn of my dive team to enter the cage. I'm down in there somewhere. Look for my bald head. As I submerged into the Indian Ocean and familiarised myself with the sound and feel of the regulator and the cool water, I reflected on the events of the 4 years since our last visit. What had taken place to allow us to travel here, how time flows and a myriad of events take place. The sharks themselves are timeless in their never-ending journey. These magnificent creatures are unchanged from prehistoric times. Time for them means nothing as they slip away into the ocean. Throughout the day we had 6 sharks drop by to visit. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I felt so privileged to spend time with these creatures. At 3 o'clock the cage was brought up and we started our journey back to Port Lincoln. The weather had said that the winds would pick up by 11, and that they certainly did, and it became a very, very rough crossing from the Neptune Islands back to the harbour. But everyone was happy. We'd all seen sharks. We were tired, but feeling glad that we'd taken part in today's experience. Thanks, Kathy, for the great pictures that you took.
We're going to do the first, bro.
3 hours later, and a little weather worn, we were back in Port Lincoln. Well, good evening, and we're safe and sound back in Serenity. What a day we've had. Very early start. It's 3 hours out to the Neptune Islands. It's 6 hours there and 3 hours back. It's 20 to 8 and we've just got back. It was a terrific day. Saw some sharks, or 6 sharks. Went down in the shark cage and took some great footage, which will be on this video. And then the weather turned, got very windy, and it was a very rough return, but we're all back safe and sound, but exhausted. So we're going to have some dinner, go to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow.